Neptune in Capricorn, how it shapes your personality and life. The position of Neptune in your natal chart reveals how intuitive and dreamy you are, and whether your life takes any spiritual turn. If you are born with Neptune in Capricorn in your natal chart, you are especially interested in the methods of getting rich, in achieving success. You want to be in control of all situations, to never again have to ask for permission, to have everything you ever wished for. Fame, fortune, good looks, a luxurious lifestyle, and a beautiful woman or man at your arm. There are plenty of things that are tied to success, and you want them all. However, the path is a long and hard one, which you are not fully aware of. Although you come up with new and innovative ideas, it's not certain that you'll succeed. Neptune in Capricorn in a nutshell. Style, disciplined and practical. Top qualities, resourceful, thoughtful and goal-oriented. Challenges, stubborn and selfish. Advice, do only what keeps you happy with yourself. Celebrities, Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, Cristiano Ronaldo. Personality traits. These natives have very different perspectives on life than everyone else, putting more emphasis on routine, on doing a good work, being responsible, and having the moral principles to advance unimpeded by mere distractions. They let spiritual goals to those that actually care about them. Neptune's influence offers them a very firm and resolute personality. Nothing can make them shift their attention from the goal at hand, because they know that once they lose focus, the plan is shattered into smithereens and there's nothing else to do. There is literally no individual more serious and responsible than the Neptunian Capricorn. This native knows exactly how to tackle a problem in order to efficiently dispose of it, and they manage to do it in the most productive way possible, with time to spare. They are truly the saviors that you need when the situation becomes too dire. They have great childhood memories of how they used to roam freely around the streets, with no one telling them what to do, of how exhilarating life was back then. They wish to achieve the same level of freedom, and they want to bridge the generation gap, to continue in the same spirit of the past. They are the new generation of people who won't abandon their dreams in spite of all opposition. They are set on accomplishing their deepest desires, but they are also very careful that they never end up entertaining idealistic wishes. Something that'll never be attained becomes redundant, a waste of time and effort. Released of illusions and chimerical platitudes, the Neptunian Capricorns are rational, reasonable, and lack most if not all belief in spirituality. For them, personal fulfillment comes with material happiness, not with some kind of transcendent and supernatural sense of illumination. That's too elusive a goalpost to follow. The good news with their realism and good-natured personality is that they are pretty much bulletproof to religious claims, extreme attitudes of racism, spirituality, conspiracy. They are very reasonable in general, and won't let this kind of opinions flood their mind. The present matters more than the past, and is definitely more vivid than the future. Nothing is more important than achieving your dreams in this life. The uncertainty of an afterlife leaves them indifferent at best, totally irritated at the very worst. Something else that can irritate them quite quickly is the fact that reality is much more harsh and rigid than they expected it to be. It actually doesn't bend to their will. Who would have thought? The positives. One of the best things about the Neptunian Capricorn is that they can adapt pretty quickly to any given situation, no matter how bad it may be. If something doesn't go the way they want, it might frighten them a bit in the beginning, but this is just for the time being. They will eventually understand that not everything is in their favor, and that they have to be prepared for the worst sometimes. However, no matter what comes their way, they fight with all their strength and get better by the second. Through hardship, they become more experienced, harden their resistance to stress, hone their skills, and finally emerge victorious after a jolly struggle. The negatives. One of the worst things about the Neptunian Capricorns is the exaggerated trust they have in themselves and in their ideas. Although more rational and grounded than most other people, they sometimes forget that reason does not allow one to peer into the fabric of reality, molding it after their own desires. Disappointments happen, failures take place quite often, and they must learn that these things are completely normal, to begin with. They can be very frustrated and annoyed at the situation in front of them, as people keep on letting them down. The Neptune in Capricorn man. Neptunian Capricorn men are arguably one of the most loving and affectionate natives out there. They may not be a good husband material, and they may not be the most responsible fathers, but they sure are the best lovers. If you so much as need anything at all, they are there to do it, no matter what it is, with a bright smile and a cheery attitude. Because he needs emotional bonding more than anything else, he'll try to deepen the connection even further with each passing day. If you prove to him that no one is more important to you, and that you are fully devoted to a life together, then you'll have won yourself a person for life. Neptune may make him a bit sleepy from time to time, dangling in a period of inactivity, but it's nothing to fret about. He's making plans, thinking up of new ideas for the future, envisioning his life together with you. The Neptune and Capricorn woman. These Neptunian Capricorn women are very intelligent and responsible individuals who can get the job done no matter the circumstances. The sheer willpower that they possess inspires many people to try harder and strive for a higher end goal. This is how people naturally gather up around them, trying to get their fair share of the raw energy exuding from these women. Creative and imaginative, the Neptunian Capricorn women know exactly how to approach people, and if they could find a way to combine this passion with their professional life, that would be a dream come true. What would make them feel even more satisfied with life is to let themselves fall in love. When you feel like you can't resist the temptation to embrace that person, when you would do anything just to see them smile, and especially when they reciprocate those feelings, it's only natural that you are overly fulfilled. If they manage to destroy their self-pitying tendencies and love themselves more, they would also manage to find a perfect relationship easier.